United Arab Emirates, or UAE, sends aid to drought-stricken Somalia. Somalia has experienced 3 failed rainy seasons and the lowest rainfall in 40 years. With the severe conditions, 4.6 million people are in a humanitarian need, and an estimated 345,000 persons have been displaced. Under the direction of His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and oversight by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed, the ruler's representative in Al Dhafra region, and chairman of the Emirates Red Crescent, or ERC. The UAE has sent tons of aid to Somalia, including tankers of water, and helped to dig wells. His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed is a Shining World Leadership Award for Protection Laureate. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan is a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards and a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion. Our sincere gratitude, United Arab Emirates, for your timely and compassionate assistance to the resilient people of Somalia. May all humans quickly adopt the win-win vegan lifestyle to bring the climate back to normal for all to enjoy peaceful and sustainable lives on the planet in Allah's abiding care.
COVID-19 found on packaging for meat imported to Hong Kong. Authorities in Hong Kong recently found traces of COVID-19 on the packaging of frozen meat that was imported from Poland and Brazil. Samples from 20 metric tons of beef from Brazil were taken, and 3 of them tested positive, and 1 test from 7 metric tons of skin from pig people from Poland was positive. COVID-19 was also previously found on fish people packaging, and officials continue to monitor frozen foods for the virus. Thank you, Hong Kong, for taking precautions to limit the spread of COVID-19 in your city. In the wisdom of the Buddha, may the consumption of the flesh of other beings soon be banned globally to ensure the human species flourishes into the future.
United States researchers develop improved sealer to protect concrete. Scientists from Washington State University have developed a treatment that helps to prolong the life of concrete by reducing the amount of water that can penetrate into the material. Ordinarily, concrete is porous, and when it absorbs water, it can be damaged by road salt particles carried in the liquid. Also, when water freezes and turns to ice, cracks may develop within the concrete. The sealer is painted onto the surface and repels water 75% better than concrete with conventional sealant. It is made from nanoparticles of graphene oxide and marmorite clay that are mixed into the commercial siliconate-based sealer. Great news, researchers from Washington State University, for your work that will help to preserve our infrastructure and thus save money and prevent waste. In the gentleness of the providence, may we cherish our precious resources and do our utmost to live in harmony with nature.
Australian company turns used batteries into fertilizer. An Australian firm called EnviroStream has been converting used alkaline batteries into fertilizer for plants. Currently in Australia, 97% of the batteries are not recycled, and their disposal can leach toxic metals into the soil and environment. EnviroStream processes the batteries and removes important micronutrients, such as zinc, which helps plants make vital chlorophyll and turns them into plant food. Toxic substances contained in the batteries are also filtered out and then disposed of in an appropriate manner. Way to go, EnviroStream, for your earth-friendly business to protect the environment while nourishing plants. In the blessings of heaven, may the world economy soon become circular as we tread gently on our planet.
Belgian-British pilot sets record as youngest woman to circumnavigate the world solo. In August 2021, 19-year-old Zara Rutherford took off from Belgium and flew around the world in an ultralight aircraft for 155 days. She traveled westbound almost 51,500 kilometers and stopped in 41 nations across 5 continents, while avoiding areas with wildfires, typhoons, and military airspace. She overcame many challenges and met individuals who encouraged her to continue on her mission. During the last part of her flight, Zara was accompanied by 4 Marchetti planes from the Belgian Air Force aerobatic team, who flew in a V formation behind her aircraft. Her flight exceeds the previous Guinness World Record held by 30-year-old American aviator Shasta Weiss. Hoping to become an astronaut and encourage other women in the fields of aviation, science, and technology, Zara said, "Go for it. It takes a lot of time, patience, a lot of work. But it is incredible. Congratulations, Zara Rutherford, on your incredible achievement. May all women be empowered to pursue their dream career in God's uplifting radiance."
Singapore-based popular plant-based chicken brand expands internationally after record funding following their successful launch in Singapore, Hong Kong, Macau, Kuala Lumpur, Amsterdam, and Dubai. Next Gen Foods has raised $100 million, an unprecedented amount for a vegan meat company, in preparation for its expansion into Europe and all 50 US states. Its flagship product, Tyndall, is developed by chefs for chefs and made to mimic chicken meat in a wide range of dishes. The versatile item uses non-GMO ingredients, boasting 17 grams of protein per 100 grams serving, without the cholesterol and antibiotics of its animal-derived counterpart. The new finding will also be used to open an advanced research and product development center in Singapore this year. Rohit Bhattacharya, Chief Financial Officer at Next Gen Foods, stated, "Saving the planet can be simple and delicious with a great-tasting product like Tyndall. 3 cheers, Next Gen Foods. In celestial inspiration, may we greet a peaceful world as we welcome such delectable and sustainable vegan foods."
Polish veterinary student creates 3D printed prosthetics for dog people. Maciej Szczepański saw an opportunity to blend modern technology with the need for animal-person prosthetics in his home country. Using his Zortrax Inventure 3D printer, he was able to create an individualized dog-person prosthetic in only 3 days. The beloved dog person, Leto, who unfortunately lost part of his front leg in the traffic accident, was fitted with his brand new prosthetic and was up and walking in only 15 minutes. The ease of customization and low cost of materials makes 3D printed prosthetics a viable solution for animal people. Maciej hopes to expand this project into a startup company to support many different animal persons in need of artificial limbs. Exceptional thinking, Maciej Szczepański, for creating an effective solution for our animal people friends wanting to enjoy movement and freedom again. We pray that humans continue to find ways to better serve our co-inhabitants in divine love.